Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my second Q&A. So I really wanted to do another one of these before the end of the year. So I put out some posts in the last week or two and I have a few questions which I'm very happy about, because when you are small like me, it can either be sometimes you get absolutely nothing and sometimes you might get an overwhelming response. So I was lucky enough this time I got a pretty good response. So I have a good bunch of questions from Twitter, Facebook and Instagram that we are going to go through, and this video will either be the upload just before Christmas or just after Christmas. So if it is before, then I hope you have an absolutely amazing weekend and a very Merry Christmas, and if it is after Christmas, then I hope you had an absolutely amazing weekend and a very Merry Christmas, and let me know down below if you got everything that you were wishing for or even just one thing. So onto the questions. I have them in my little notebook which has all my YouTube stuff in it, just like the first Q&A. And I got most of my questions on Instagram, so we're going to start with that and let's just get straight into it. So the first question comes from Carly Reynolds and she says, "Hey sweetie, I would love to know how you stay motivated and organised." And when I saw this question, I thought it was kind of funny because I don't see myself as an organised and motivated person. I don't think anyone really sees themselves in the same way that other people see you. So when she said that, I thought, well, when you think about it, yes, I consistently upload 2 YouTube videos a week. I'm usually very consistent on Instagram, so I guess that's where she's getting it from, and it was really nice to actually read that. And my answer to that is motivation. Honestly, with Instagram at the moment, with things that have been happening in personal life, I'm not too motivated, so that is hard. But with YouTube, I am just always so motivated because I love it so much. I just enjoy the whole process and I enjoy meeting all the people that I have met through it, and I enjoy waking up to a new subscriber almost every day. That just means everything to me, so that keeps me motivated, just the things that come with YouTube and how passionate I am about it. And what keeps me organised is actually what I'm reading from my little notebook. So I bought this probably, actually it was in my first Kmart haul when I started uploading again. So I've had this for probably 3 or 4 months, and you just need to get a diary or a notebook or something. I write down so many things in this and it just really keeps me organised with YouTube, and mainly just YouTube. I don't really have anything else to organise in my life. If you go into my bedroom, it's not organised in there at all. It is a hellhole, but with YouTube, yes, I am very organised. Question number 2 is from Melissa Bubbles, who I actually did a collab with last week. If you haven't seen it, then it's going to be linked below and you definitely need to watch it. And she says, "What are your favourite highlighters?" So I read this and I thought, oh, this is so hard because every highlighter I pretty much use is my favourite. As long as it does the job and it leaves me glowing like an angel, then I'm happy. But if I had to pick one, I would still probably always go back to the Sleek Solstice palette because it is just blinding. The quality of it is insane and there's just nothing wrong with it. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. It is beautiful, it is amazing, you all need to get it. The next question comes in from my really good friend Brooke, and she says, "What is your all-time favourite makeup product or palette?" And I thought about this for a long time and I honestly can't pick because I just love everything. Something that's springing to mind at the moment is the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick, so I could definitely say that. But then, just as we were speaking about highlighters, I love highlighters in general, so a type of makeup, I would pick highlighters, but if I had to go with one that is just my ride or die, it would definitely be the Jeffree Stars because I do love them and I have so many of them and they're just amazing. Next question comes in from Emily Wilmer and she says, "Would you rather hands as feet or feet as hands?" Random question, haha, I love your videos. And of course that made me really happy as well to see someone who I know watches my videos and they are loving it. So thank you very much, Emily. And in answer to your question, hands as feet. I think hands as feet, because then you just have 4 hands. You can do so many things, and hands would be able to walk really easily and no one kind of sees them. You could just hide them in shoes, whereas feet as hands, you can't hide them anywhere. They'd be so ugly, and you can't pick up anything. Not like you can pick up anything with toes. I mean, some amazing people can, but yeah, definitely hands as feet. Yes. Next questions, I have 3 from her, come in from EKL99 Swift, and the first one is, if you could be a superhero, who would you be? And I honestly love so many superheroes. Like, I just watched a Marvel movie with my mum last night, and I love all of the Marvel characters. Just, I couldn't even pick, so I did try and think of one, but honestly, I would be happy to be any of them because it would just be such a cool life to lead and just a cool world to live in if it was real, and I'd just love to have any superpower. So there's not one that I specifically love. I kind of like Storm because she had the grey hair, but that's really the only thing that draws me to her. Everyone else, I just love them all, and I would be anyone if I had the chance. The next question, also from her, is your strangest habit. I didn't know whether I was ready to share this with the internet because it is really strange, but I love playing with like my hair, but like my leg hair. Really weird. Please let me know if you are the same because I don't want to be the only one. But also like my moustache hair, which when I play with it, it makes me sad because I hate it. That's so weird, and I can't believe I'm putting that in a video, but yes, I think that's a very strange habit that hopefully one of you can relate to. And the last question from her is, if you could only live in one season forever, what would it be? For me, this is easy, and I pick spring because I don't like the cold, I don't like the hot. Spring, you get a bit of both, and you get some rain, wind, everything, heat, sun, you get it all. So spring is definitely my season. And the last Instagram question comes in from another good friend, Tessa Rose Artist, and she says, if you could live in one fantasy universe forever, what would it be? And then she added below, our friendship may depend on this. And she also left examples like Harry Potter, Star Wars, if you had no idea what she meant by that. And I know that she wants me to pick Harry Potter because she loves Harry Potter. But I love Star Wars, so when I saw that she put that as an example, I was like, ah, hell yeah, I freaking love Star Wars. So for me, even though it would be a terrifying world to live in, to be honest, it would be amazing. So sorry, I want to go hang out with Beep Boop, not Harry Potter, sorry. So now moving on to just 2 questions that I got from Twitter. First one is from Lucas Wilson, and he says, what's your favorite Starbucks drink? And when I read this, I was cacking myself because I thought, holy crap, I am this basic white girl who hasn't had Starbucks. What is wrong with me? And then I remembered that I have had it, and only once, and it was in Japan. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I haven't had Starbucks anywhere else but Japan, and the Japan store was amazing. It was like on a rooftop. It was just insane, but their drinks were also different to what we have here, so I don't really know universally what my favorite drink would be or a specific name for it, but I just like hot chocolate or iced chocolate, so if they have them, then that is what my favorite drink from Starbucks would be. And the second question from Twitter comes from Nicholas Green, and he says, if you could collab with any YouTuber, who would you pick? And I loved this question as well. I thought it was super great, and also really got me thinking because I have no idea, because there are so many different genres of people that I would love to collab with. The one that kept coming to mind was Casey Neistat, because I feel like we could just make an awesome vlog together, and we would just do some epic things that he would just make my day so much more interesting than it would be. And yeah, I don't know, no one else really jumps to mind. I feel like just a lot of funny YouTubers, they would be fun to film with just because they'd be fun to meet. So Tana Mojo and Shane Dawson, and then beauty people, just anyone. I honestly would love to collab with anyone because they're all amazing. But yeah, if I had to pick one straight away right now, it would be Casey. Now onto the last 2 questions from Facebook. One comes in from Sheridan, Sherry Bubble, my really good friend, and she says, your 3 favourite TV shows. Easy. First one is Lost. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that a ton before. Second is Making a Murderer, which is more a documentary, but it's just so interesting. And if you have not seen it, really go watch it. You will be like pulling your hair out the whole time, but it's really, really good. And then third, another thing that I've watched recently, because I don't follow too much TV, to be honest, but probably Orange is the New Black, because I just really liked that. I didn't think it would be a type of show that I would enjoy, but Alicia pushed me to watch it. I finally did, and I watched all of the seasons in like a week or two because I was addicted, and I can't wait for the next season next year. And the final question comes in from Cara Bottrell, and she says, your favorite type of video to make? And I've said this, I feel like I've said this for so many questions, but I honestly love all the videos that I make, but the one that's probably the most fun would probably be collabs. They can really be anything though, but it's just fun to film with someone else, or maybe hauls or favorites type videos. I'm not sure. I just like talking about the makeup and showing things and sharing things with you guys, so they're the two type of videos where I do that. So yeah, I enjoy making absolutely any video, but those three are probably up there at the top. So that is all the questions I have today. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in a question. I am hoping that you all end up watching this and finding out the answer to your question. As I said at the beginning, I hope you have or had a very Merry Christmas. And if you enjoyed this video and enjoy Q&As, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and feel free to leave a question down below for a future Q&A. Also, subscribe to my channel if you are new. I'm really hoping to get to 650 or over by the end of the year, and I really think we can do it. And I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!